Nicki Minaj has built an empire on controversy, but let's be real, she's not just a rapper. She's the CEO of Drama Incorporated. If there were an Olympic sport for feuds, she'd have more gold than Michael Phelps. Buckle up, because we're diving into why the industry can't seem to get enough of, or get rid of, the queen of rap, the queen of controversy. A brand built on drama, Nicki Minaj has always been synonymous with controversy, and frankly, she thrives in it. From the start of her career, she built her brand around pushing boundaries and being unapologetically bold. Her persona, bright wigs, outrageous outfits, and fierce rapping was always larger than life. But with this larger-than-life personality came a lot of enemies. Not only did she clash with fellow artists, Remy Ma and Lil Kim, but her public feuds also painted her as combative and aggressive. While some artists shy away from drama, Nicki seems to embrace it, making her a love her or hate her figure in the music industry. Her relentless ambition, too much for some to handle. Nicki Minaj's ambition is undeniable, but it's not always well received. She has often been accused of being overly competitive, pushing herself into the spotlight at any cost. While that's great for her career, it's led to conflicts with other celebrities who see her as a threat. For instance, her publicized feud with Cardi B wasn't just a petty dispute. It highlighted how Nicki's ambition can feel like a power play to others. The industry, especially behind-the-scenes players, can be wary of artists who don't play by the unspoken rules of politeness and diplomacy. Her take-no-prisoners attitude. Nicki Minaj is known for having zero tolerance for disrespect. Her responses to critics, both in interviews and on social media, are often blunt and unfiltered. While many admire her for speaking her truth, it's clear that the industry has trouble handling her brutal honesty. Whether it's calling out awards shows for snubbing her, yes, that infamous MTV Video Music Awards rant, or shutting down critics in Twitter battles, Nicki has often clashed with the industry elite. In an industry that values subtlety and diplomacy, Minaj's take-no-prisoners attitude can come off as combative rather than constructive. Her unyielding control of her narrative. Nicki Minaj is notorious for taking control of her own narrative. In a time when artists rely heavily on managers and PR teams to handle their public image, Nicki's hands-on approach to her brand is as aggressive as her music. From directing her music videos to creating a specific, controlled image on social media, she's not someone who lets others shape her story. This level of control may sound empowering, but it makes the industry nervous. It's not typical for someone to defy industry expectations this boldly, and when they do, it raises eyebrows. The ghostwriting rumors. A stain that follows Nicki Minaj like a shadow is the long-standing rumor of ghostwriters. While she has always denied these claims, certain moments in her career have only fueled the speculation. From leaked tracks that didn't sound like her to minor slip-ups during performances, the whispers of someone else penning her verses never seem to go away. In the hyper-competitive world of hip-hop, where authenticity is everything, the possibility of a ghostwriter is a massive deal. It's not just about writing lyrics, it's about credibility. The idea that the queen of rap might not have written her own bars undermines her entire persona for some, particularly when others in the industry view the use of ghostwriters as a betrayal of the genre's ethos, which values raw, personal expression. Whether or not the rumors are true, they've become a constant part of her narrative, casting doubt on her place at the top for those who expect nothing less than total authenticity. Her divide-and-conquer strategy. Nicki Minaj has always been a strategic player in the rap game, but her divide-and-conquer approach has raised some eyebrows. While she has built a solid empire, her public feuds with artists like Lil Kim, Cardi B, Meek Mill, and even others have often seemed less like personal disputes and more like carefully calculated moves to protect her throne. Nicki has repeatedly claimed that she's merely defending her space, but her critics argue that these battles are part of a larger tactic to tear down anyone who might threaten her dominance. From dropping subliminal disses in songs to direct social media clashes, she's turned drama into a weapon. While this strategy has certainly kept her relevant and in the headlines, it hasn't exactly won her any friends in the industry. In fact, Many see it as a way of isolating herself to ensure her position as the queen, sometimes at the expense of alienating potential allies and burning bridges that could have been valuable in the long run. The Queen of Rap title. Who does she think she is? Nicki Minaj's self-proclaimed title as the Queen of Rap has been one of the most polarizing aspects of her career. While it's true that she's had an undeniable influence on the rap scene, the way she asserts this title often raises eyebrows. To her fans, she's the queen. No questions asked, no one has had a bigger impact on female rap since Missy Elliott. However, to some in the industry, this bold claim feels a bit presumptuous. There are many who believe she's overstepping, especially considering the fierce competition she's faced from other rap legends, both male and female. Her declaration of being the best is not just a statement of self-confidence, it's a battle cry to those who might dare to challenge her. Unfortunately, the way she stakes her claim to the throne can come across as dismissive of others' talents. Nicki doesn't just want to be recognized as the best, she wants to stay the best. This drive to remain at the top sometimes translates into publicly tearing others down, from rival rappers to industry professionals, creating more enemies than allies in the process. The constant battle for respect. Nicki Minaj's career has been defined by an ongoing struggle for respect in a male-dominated industry. Despite breaking barriers and achieving global success, it often seems like the music industry refuses to give her the recognition she truly deserves. From the start, she's been fighting to be taken seriously, not just as a rapper, but also as a business mogul. The consistent underestimation of her talents, from being overlooked by male peers to facing snubs at award shows, has been a recurring theme. Her lyrical prowess, often overshadowed by her extravagant persona, has led to dismissals from those who still cling to outdated gender norms in the rap world. The lack of acknowledgement for her artistry has undoubtedly fueled many of her public outbursts, including her iconic social media rants, as she strives to defend her position and prove her worth in a space dominated by men. The public's reluctance to support female empowerment. In an ideal world, Nicki Minaj would be celebrated as the trailblazer she is, a female icon who shattered ceilings in a genre historically dominated by men. However, reality has been more complicated. Nicki's unapologetic ambition and fierce competitiveness, qualities that are often praised in male rappers, have drawn mixed reactions from the industry and the public. While she has undeniably paved the way for artists like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and others, her brand of female empowerment has been criticized for promoting competition over collaboration. In the eyes of many, her boldness has been misinterpreted as arrogance, and her success has been overshadowed by the public's reluctance to fully support a woman who challenges the status quo. Instead of being hailed as a leader, Nicki has often been cast as difficult or unlikable, reflecting the struggle many women in the industry face when they refuse to play by conventional rules. Her constant war with the media, the frenemies of fame. Perhaps the most significant reason why the industry seems to be at odds with Nicki Minaj is her constant war with the media. From dissing journalists to calling out publications for their biased reporting, Nicki has never shied away from calling out the media when she feels wronged. This battle has only intensified. She's been involved in public back and forths with magazines, critics, and even social media influencers who are supposed to shape her narrative. This has alienated both the media and fans who might have once admired her. The media is powerful in the music industry, and when someone like Nicki Minaj constantly battles against them, the repercussions are felt throughout the industry. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Nicki Minaj's roller coaster career, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more juicy content. Got thoughts or your own theories? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes looks at the industry's most talked about stars.